Everyone, this is Dr. V.S. Nishok from EZ Department, SNS College of Technology. Here we are going to discuss the topic residential wiring and grounding from the subject Fundamentals of Electricals and Electronics Engineering. So this is the outline of this slides. We are starting with common hazards and then basic wiring types, ground and earthing, and then safety devices and checks. So we are starting with the common hazards. So which and all will affect the equipment and also humans. That is our first point. So we are empathizing with identifying what actually harms people and equipments in homes. So especially the overloads and short circuits and earthing issues and moisture and frayed wires and damaged insulation. So these are the main causes for the harm of the people or equipment that connected in the homes. So these are all the issues we need to overcome with our techniques. So we are starting with wiring types. So while building the house itself, we need to decide what type of wiring we are going to use, and we need to use relevant main distribution board, so which makes the maintenance in a efficient manner and safer manner. So coming to the different types of wiring, we are having concealed wiring, concealed conduit, so that is a closed part of wiring, and the surface conduct, so which is otherwise named as casing and capping, which is temporarily done wiring method and which will be used in industry for temporary purpose. So that one all comes under the category surface conduct. And in the older generation, we will be using cleat wiring method. So in which concealed and surface are used nowadays. And while coming to the layout of this wiring method in residential area, it starts with meter. So from the electricity board meter, we need to give the connection to the main distribution board, which will efficiently transmits the current to the subcircuits wherever necessary without any faults. So next, coming to the topic grounding and earthing. So based on the soil type, there are different types of grounding. That is making the faulty current or unwanted current to be grounded. So that is called the method earthing. So which will be used for safety purpose. So it will provide the low resistance path for current to flow to the earth, so that or ground, so that the equipments will be saved from the faulty current. So the types of earthing shown here are we are having driven rod earthing and chemical earthing and plate earthing. So based on the soil resistivity, we will choose any one of these and we will do the earthing for the safety of the human and equipments. So this is the part of activity. So on coming to the safety devices. So during earthing or for wiring, for example, for wiring, if you are using miniature circuit breaker wherever necessary, so that it will stops the fault current in that particular circuit itself and does not affect any other part of the house. So that is the use of the miniature circuit breaker, that is otherwise called as MCB. Likewise, for earthing issues, we need to use RCCB. Okay, so in the same way, in order to avoid the fault current, we are using high rupture capacity fuses, that is otherwise called as high HRC fuses. Likewise, and SPD, surge protector devices. So these are the main safety devices that we need to install while we are building a house or residential area. So this and all will avoid unwanted current flow inside the house when any voltage or power fluctuations. So this will make it safer. So and also correct wire gauge and routing prevent which overheating methods. So due to unwanted or additional flow of current, it will create heating in the equipment. So that will be avoided with the help of this wire gauge and routing methods. So that's all. We are going to summarize the topic. So what is we have seen in this video is nothing but residential wiring and grounding. So here it starts with common hazards like overheating, short circuiting, and loose connection, etc. So and moisture, frayed wires. So that and all comes under the category common hazards. We have started with that one, and we have started seeing the wiring types and different residential layouts like concealed wiring, surface wiring, and older methods also. And coming to the grounding and earthing, we have seen the three different earthing types based on the soil resistivity to ground the faulty currents that flowing through the circuit. And finally we have seen the safety devices and checks. So RCCB and HRC and MCB are the different safety devices along with surge protection devices SPD, which is used to obtain more safety for the houses. So that's all. We are in the assessment part now. The main purpose of residential wiring is to supply electrical power safely to appliances. The main distribution board in house distributes power to sub-circuits. So these are the right answers. So and here is the reference books and site where we can get more idea or relevant idea about this topic. Thank you all for joining this video. We can join in the another video.